The fifth one was Dhruva. Sixth one, we can consider Alinas. Seventh one, Pakhtas. Eighth one is Bhalanas. Ninth one is Sibis. And 10th one is Vishanins. Vishanins. Right. So these were the 10 different kings who were participated in Dasrajan war. Right. So that is what you can always consider. Fine. Now the next point you will be always considering here is the polity. After geographical area and related the events related to geography, you can consider now polity. Now polity is always coming with the administrations, right? So polity and administration, or administration and polity. Fine. So here the basic thing you can consider is kul, right? Kula, that is the family, right? So the kula, right? So the kula, which is nothing but the family, was the basis of both social as well as political organizations. And above kula, then you can consider gram, the vis, the jan, and the rashtra, right? So the kula is nothing but the group of kula is nothing but the families, right? So group of families will be always forming the gram. The group of grams or the village will be forming the vis, right? So group of the vis will forming the jan, and the group of jan will be forming rashtra. So ghar, right, म्हणजे आपली family, right, it will get converted into village, right, गाव नंतर तहसील, तहसील नंतर district, district नंतर राज्य, आणि राज्याच्या नंतर राष्ट्र. So this is ही अशी उतरण आहे, right? You can consider the hierarchy, right, like this particular way. So gram, vis, jan, and rashtra, right? So that would be the case. So what is the kula? So kula is the first one, which is the basic thing, family. So when you have a group of families, you will be always having gram. If you have a group of gram, you will be having the vis. If you have a group of vis, you will be having jan, and the group of jan is nothing but the rashtra, right? So this is the case. We will be always considering the basis of social and political organizations. Now, regarding the form of government, it was of patriarchal nature, right? So the nature of the government was patriarchal. Patriarchal, पितृसत्ताक, right? असं आपण समजू शकतो. किंवा the monarchy was normal, right, in the governments. You can consider. So राजेशाही, right, राजेशाही नॉर्मल होते ते, right? बट असं नाही की कंपल्सरीली सगळीकडे monarchies, but non-monarchical polities were also there, right? So some of the regions we can consider where, right, when we will go for Mahajan Padas, so there you will be very clearly understanding, right, how some of the Mahajan Padas were having the monarchical government, and some of them were democratic in nature. Okay. That is the case you will be considering as far as polity is concerned. So, right, monarchical was normal, but non-monarchical was also there. So the Rashtra was always ruled by a king, which is also called as Rajan, right? And the royal descent, right, was by hereditary based on the law of the primogeniture, right? So probably elective monarchy was also known, right? Though there was monarchy, but that was again of the elective monarchy was a kind of thing, right? So very little known about the ministers of the king. At that time, there might be kings. Sorry, there might be ministers. Right. So you cannot deny that there were ministers, but you don't have sufficient evidences that the king was associated by the minister. Right. So very little known about ministers. Fine. So in this particular case, you can have the Purohit. The Purohit or the domestic priest was the first ranking official. So after king, what you can consider the Purohit. Right? So that was the king. So he was the king's preceptor or the friend or sometimes philosopher. Right? Even sometime he was the guide. So the Purohita was the second most after the king you can consider. So Purohita was working the king's preceptor, he was the friend of king, he was the philosopher to the king, right? And he was also the guide of the king, right? So that would be the case. So other than Purohita, some other important royal officials you can consider were Senani, that is chief of army, and Gramani, that is head of village. Right? So Gramani and Senani, right, will be the two things you will be always considering in this case, right? So as like this, who will be the head of Kula? So name of the head of the Kula is Kulappa, right, which we have considered. Then the head of the Gram, right, head of the village is Gramani. Then head of the Vis is Vispati. Head of the Jan is Gopa or Gopati. And head of the Rashtra or the country is Rajan or king. Since we have considered these 5 different things. Fine. So here, as I said, the Kula that you can consider in, it is a family. So the family. Fine. So it was the basis, right, of the social and political organization. Right? So I will purposefully writing this. So it's a basis of political and social organizations. Fine. Kula then comes in the the gram. Right. So grama is nothing but the village. The village. Next one is vis. You can consider it as the clan. Right. The clan. Later on comes in jan. You can
Show full page. Show full page.
you can consider the people. And and the last one is the Rashtra, right, which is country. Right. So the group of family, that the group of Kula is Gram, group of Gram is Vis, group of Vis is Jan, group of Jan is Rashtra. Right. So you do have these things. So according to heads, right? According to heads, here I will be writing it. Heads, right? So head of the Kula is Kulappa. Head of the Gram here is Gramani. Right. Vis is the Vispati. See, these things will be essential for further reading. Right? Probably this might not be may be asked, right? But greatly it will not be asked as a question. And Jana, Gopa, but something you can again it is having something if you are reading something else, right, or some other source, so that might be mentioning these things, right? So Gopati, and obviously last one is the Rajan, or you can consider the king. Fine. If anybody wants, you can, but quickly.
Done, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, okay. Now we were considering, so government was like the form of government. Right? So form of government was of, sorry, pat- patriarchal nature. That doesn't mean right. So monarch nature, right? So monarchy was normal. Monarchy was
Page.
right. So monarchy was the normal, but monarchical polity was also there. So polities were also there. राईट. फक्त पित्र म्हणजे राजेशाहीच होती का नाही. So that would be the kings. So the Rashtra was always ruled by the king, right? So, right. So very little known about the ministers, but the Purohit, the Purohita, or you can consider it as the domestic priest, right? So who was the uh, the first ranking official? First ranking official. So after Rajan, you will be having the first ranking official is the Purohita. So Purohita was working as, right, king's preceptor, right? King's preceptor. He was working as a friend to the king. He was also the philosopher to the king, right? And he was also the guide of the king. Fine. So other important officials, which were called other important royal officials, apart from the Purohita, you can consider, right, where two as Senani, right, who is the army chief, जे काही शस्त्रबल असेल त्याचं chief, and Gramani, right, so head of village. So after Purohita, these were the two royal officials which had some importance, right? So that would be the key. Charioteers, right? If there are the soldiers, be weapons made of wood, stone, or meat. of metal which was poisoned, right? Which was poisoned, right? So that is the case you can always consider of this one, right? So army consisted of foot soldiers and charioteers. Fine. So at that time, the king had the religious duties, right? So he was supposed to be the upholder of the established order and moral rules. Right? So king was the upholder of the order and moral rules, and he was the religious. King had two religious duties. Right? So Rigveda also speaks of assemblies such as Sabha, Samiti, Vidat, Gan. Right. So Sabha was the committee of few privileged and important individuals. Right. So there were two different kinds of assemblies which were popular. So these popular assemblies were Sabha and Samiti. Right. And what these Sabha and Samitis were doing? So they were acted as checks on the arbitrary rule of the kings. Right. So whatever the arbitrary rules of the kings, they were checked time to time by Sabha and Samiti. Later on, Veda records that the Sabha was functioned as a court of justice. It might be, right? Suppose something must have come in front of Sabha. For example, the stealing of cattle or theft or burglar. Right. So that were the prevalent crimes. If you consider the crimes or the prevalent crimes in the Vedic culture, so theft, burglary, stealing of cattle, or cheating, right? So these were the some of the prevalent crimes you can always consider in this field. So as far as quality is concerned, so these are the some of the points. So here you can consider army consisted. What army consisted? Consisted foot soldiers and charioteers right? So weapons made from, right? So what kind of weapons they used? Wood, stone, bone, right? And metal as well, right? Metal as well. So in this case, arrow tips, right? So arrow tip points were poisoned. Fine. So during this period, king had religious duties. King had religious duties. So king was upholder. उच्च सगळ्यात शेवटचा, right? Upholder of order and moral rules. म्हणजे ऑर्डर कोण देऊ शकेल? राजा. Order and moral rules. Right. So this would be the case you can consider. Again, there were sabhas, right? So there were, simply I will write first assemblies. There were assemblies. So these assemblies in the form of sabha, samiti, vidat, and gan. See, by and large, what all these are? All these are assemblies. So only thing is that, right? आजकाल गावात बघितलं सगळे लोक सकाळी स्टँडवर असतात, काही काम नसतं, राईट? कोणी टपरीवर काहीतरी गोवा मावा, कोणी काहीतरी गप्पा मारत बसलेला असेल. फार लोक कमी असतात जे कामानिमित्त आलेले असतात. काही लोक दर्शनाच्या निमित्ताने इकडून तिकडे फिरत असतात, स्टँडवरून जात राहतात. सो दीज विल बी डिफरंट कॅटेगरीज. त्याच्यात काही असतात, म्हणजे सांगितलं ना की प्रत्येकाचा everyone is having different kind of motive, right? So accordingly, sabha, samiti, vidat, gan will be the different categories, but all by and large all are the assemblies. So sabha was committee of few privileged and important individuals, right? So this was committee of the privileged, right? So it was the committee of privileged committee of privileged and important individuals. Right. So these were the popular. So these two were the popular assemblies, right? And what they were doing, right? They were doing acted to check the arbitrary rules of king. Okay. So later Sabha functioned as court of justice. Right. So this is what you can always consider about some of the points of the polity. And obviously, what were the prevalent crimes? Prachalit. Prevalent crimes you can consider. So theft, burglary, stealing of cattle, cheating. Right. So these were
Screen is blurring.
Prevalent crimes. Fine. That is what you can always consider as far as the polity during the Vedic culture. Now, what kind of society the Vedic culture had? Right. So society, if anybody wants, you can. The society was comprising of 4 varnas, and the names of these 4 varnas were Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. Carefully understand, right? So even these are having some relevance with today's different societal events. But now see what exactly today we do have and what originally it was, right? So the society comprised of 4 varnas: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So this classification of the society was based on the professions or the occupations of the individual, right? Based on the professions or occupations of the individuals, and these professions or occupations were according to the ability of that particular individual and his liking, right? So the occupations were according to the ability and liking. So occupations had not the hereditary, right? It should not, rather it were not hereditary, and therefore in the same family you can have Brahman, you can have Kshatriya, you can have Vaishya, you can have Shudra. If someone is in a family, someone is a teacher or the priest, then he was called Brahman, right? Or Brahmanas are the teachers and priest. If someone is doing administration or a ruler, right? So the rulers and administrators are called Kshatriyas. So in the family, both can be there. Even third can be there in the family. That is, if in your family you are doing a, suppose there are farmers, merchants, or bankers, right? So farmers, merchants, and bankers called Vaishyas, right? Because they were producing the grains. So they could be bringing it to the open market. Right? So all of these were, see, farmers were producing it, merchants were having the exchanges of these, bankers were always looking for the what we can consider the issues or the events related to these exchanges, right? And in order to do all these things, obviously you will be requiring laborers, right? So artisans. So laborers were called Shudras. So in a family, now you can understand, Shudras must be there, right? In the same family, Vaishyas must be there, Kshatriyas must be there, and Brahmanas must be there, because it was not hereditary. It was depending on your ability and liking, right? So this is what the case you can always consider for this particular thing. So the members of the same family took different kinds of perceptions about these varnas. Anyway, this had been the perception, and now everyone is stick to that particular point. Right? So this is what we can always consider. Second thing is that the unit of society was family. That is the case we have considered, right, at the time of seeing political organization. So we have mentioned family is the basis of, it is not true only for that duration. Even today it is also true, right? So family is the best for the political organizations as well as societal organization, right, or society. So unit of society was the family, fine. So you can consider. Primarily there was monogamous society and patriarchal, पितृसत्ताक आणि एकच लग्न करण्याची, right? So you can have at a time relations with only one, right? So at a time, I'm saying that if suppose if you correlate it with today's, right? So someone is divorced, so probably he or she may have another marriage, right? So that would be the different thing, but still it is called monogamous. But still you can find out polygamy, एकापेक्षा जास्त बायका असणे, polygamy. At that time again, the child marriage was not in vogue. ते काही त्यावेळेचा भाग नव्हता, right? Vogue, fashion. So child marriage was not in vogue. But widows could marry to the younger brother of her deceased husband, if you consider, right? So the widows could have married with the younger brother of her husband, right? So that is case we can always consider. Now, there was the father's property, which was always inherited by son. So the properties you can have, so right to property was existed. It was in respect of movable things. So what is in movable things? So cattle, horse, gold, ornaments, right? So these were the movable things, and also immovable property. So property was, so the right of property existed in two categories, that is in movable things as well as in immovable property. So what is immovable property? Obviously land and houses, right? So that is the case. The home of the teacher was considered as or termed as the school, where teacher taught the particular sacred text, right? So only particular sacred texts were being taught, right? So home of the teacher was the school. During that society, there were some of the milk products. Right? So milk and its products were there. That was the part of, rather an important part of the diet of the Vedic culture people. So milk was there, curd was there, butter was there, ghee was there. So these were the different parts of diet. Right? So this is what you can consider. There is also the mention of the grain cooked with milk. आपण आज शिरा बनवतो ना, right? So that is the case, which is Rigveda is having mentioned that particular point, right? Then there at that time there was meat of the fish, birds, and animals, which was also eaten. Right? So meat of fish, birds, and animals were eaten. At that time, the cow was already deemed as aganya, that is not to be killed. Right? Even today also we are considering cows are not to the not to kill. Right? So it is prescribed. So Rigveda prescribed the penalty of death or expulsion from the kingdom, right, to those who kill or injures the cows. If you kill the cow or injure the cow, you will be having a penalty, and that penalty will be in the form of death or expulsion from the kingdom. Right? हद्दपारी किंवा मग काय till that hang till that kind of thing. Right? So death or the expulsion. Then there were some of the alcoholic drinks called sura and som. So you must have heard about som, right? So sura and som. So these were the alcoholic drinks which were consumed. Then primarily Aryans were considered as the agricultural and pastoral people. Right? So agricultural and pastoral people. So agricultural you can consider shetkar. Pastoral, right? Pastoral you can something like what exactly today the young Ts are doing, right? म्हणजे काय म्हणता येईल की धनगर असतात ना, ठराविक काळ एका ठिकाणी राहतात, पावसाळा संपला की पुन्हा आपलं सगळा बोरी बिस्तर घेऊन फिरतात. So likewise, that is called the pastoral people. So Aryans were agricultural as well as and the pastoral people, right? So therefore their wealth was in terms of cows. Obviously there may be sheep or goats, right? So but their wealth was in terms of cows, right? This is what the part you can consider. Now as far as amusements are concerned, right, काय विरंगुळ्याची साधनं काय होती? So their amusements were including music, dancing, chariot racing, dicing, right? So these were some of the things which you can always consider. So there is a stanza in Rigveda which is known as the gambler's lament, which says that my wife rejects me and her mother hates me. My wife rejects me and her mother hates me. Right. So see, you can have these kinds of things, right, as the amusements which were the part of society. Right. So society in Rigveda. I don't know how much time we do have left, but still probably I may get completed. Right. So society in society in the Rigvedic culture. So society comprised 4 varnas, right? Namely Brahmanas, right? I will be writing correspondingly, which are called teachers or the price. Second is Kshatriyas, right? Second is Kshatriyas. Here you can consider the farmers, rulers, and administrators. Third varna It's called Vaishyas. So Vaishyas consist of farmers, bankers, and merchants, right? And the
Screen
last
is
one,
blur. Screen is blur.
right? And the last one is Shudras, right? So who are the Shudras? Laborers. Laborers, right? So these were, so the Varnas were according to the to ability and liking and liking, right, of an individual, of an individual, right? So these occupations म्हणजे काय, ह्या ब्राह्मणाचा मुलगा ब्राह्मणच होणार? नो, इट डझंट, right? So you cannot guarantee. So occupations had not become hereditary.